Hey, morning, guys. So, just want to give you an idea how stocks get shorted. One of them being Fisker. At the SPAC era, obviously there was a craze. All the stocks went through the roof, momentum and whatnot. However, the way shorts work is they're going to short anything without any revenue. And most of the SPACs had no revenue. They just had potential to grow. They had projections that were really, realistically not reliable, to be honest. It's hard to project something 3, 4 years ahead when you know you're just developing a product. Sure, you can maybe demonstrate a demand, but demand does not equal to the product. So ended up, long story short, in the last 2 years, what we've seen was pretty much all the SPACs got shorted to hell. Out of 100 SPACs, 90% of them are going to go under, or they're going to get shorted to the pennies for a dollar and get bought out. The 10% of them are going to make it. However, they're going to get knocked down to the point where they're trading below cash value or below asset value. So what we're having with Fisker right now is what you need to understand is invest into the management. Does the management have the ability to bring the product to the market? I personally like the product, the fact that it's valued to the point where a regular family can afford it. Like I mentioned it before, we're not purchasing an $80,000, $100,000 unit. Lucid tried to follow the same footsteps as Tesla. It's good in a decent environment, but when you have high interest rates, it doesn't make sense. However, bringing a product that's within $40,000, sure, the rates are high, but if you're shopping for a vehicle and let alone BEV for $40,000, that's a pretty attractive price. Those prices will come down, obviously, as the demand picks up and manufacturing improves as well. So the shorts are going to keep shorting no matter what. But what you need to understand is invest into the management. And if you believe that they can deliver the product, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, we're going to have Q4 coming up shortly. Obviously, we don't know what the value is going to be or how the stock is going to reflect. However, if the demand is there and the management is showing increase in values, the stock will reflect that. It might get short again, down to 50s and 40s. It doesn't matter. As long as the management can demonstrate the ability to keep up with the demand, to advertise the product, to bring it to the markets where people can see it, test it, ask questions, and purchase it, and software updates, everything else is going to turn around. What we had was a FUD attack, and every SPAC, if you look at them, they had some sort of a FUD attack, whether it be a short report, whether it be an actual bad report, or whether it be the media outrage that what we've seen with the Fisker. I don't believe the Fisker deserves this kind of negative attention. However, companies should be allowed to pretty much bring a product to the market so people can test it out. So I'm going to continue covering Fisker for a short time right now until things improve to the better. If you like it, subscribe, ask questions, and let me know what your average is. Cheers.